Well, that was the reveal trailer for Battlefield V. It was very chaotic and there are a lot of things to pick apart, so let's dive right in and break this bad boy down. First, I'd like to say that I was not initially impressed by this trailer. The character models look absolutely horrible, and it did not look like a World War II game at all. After watching other YouTube videos about the gameplay mechanics, I actually started to get excited about the potential of this game. Now that that's out of the way, first things first. This horse statue head and these glass bottles and this teddy bear are customizable items that you can add to the exteriors of your tanks, which it could be cool. I obviously won't add teddy bears and stuff, but I'd like to put some like ammo crates or sandbags or something on them. Next, I want to take a look right here at this freeze frame. I think this is something that a lot of people who do a trailer breakdown are going to miss. What this looks like is that this game will have full vehicle exiting animations. They added in the entering animations in Battlefield 1, but you still just popped out of the vehicles when you got out of them. Right here, it looks like you can actually physically climb out of the vehicle, so you'll be able to shoot people as they're coming out of the hatches of tanks. If you notice how these characters stumble as they hop off the tank, this is part of the new and improved movement system in the game. And as the characters bust through the door, they shoot a German to the left of the stairwell, and as you can see there, he actually drops an STG-44 as it goes flying out of his hands. As the camera pans to the right here, you can really see the physicality on display in this game. These bodies actually have physical weight, and the micro-destruction is ramped up to 11. This robot woman, who's a discount ripoff of Luke Skywalker from The Last Jedi, then takes a few rounds at her chest, and as we turn the camera back around, we see a German soldier tumbling down the steps as he takes the pictures that are hanging on the wall along with him. As he lands at the bottom of the steps, we get a pretty good view of his dead body. On his chest, you can see that he has leather pouches for MP40 magazines, and on his right eye, he's wearing an eye patch, which is very reminiscent of the sniper from the Bad Company 2 Vietnam DLC. As we follow this allied soldier up the steps, we can actually see the new bullet penetration system come into effect. Guns like light machine guns, stationary machine guns, and tank-mounted machine guns can rip through walls with physics-based destruction now, which I'm really excited about. Hopefully they add guns like the PTRS anti-tank rifle as well. Right here we can see a soldier demonstrating the new down but not out mechanic. When you get shot in this game and are still able to be revived, you can actually move your hand out in front of you in a 180-degree motion, asking for teammates to come revive you. As the camera pans over to this British commando, we not only see that he has a stupid-ass samurai sword on his back, but more importantly, that he's holding a Bren light machine gun. Next, we see a few brand new gameplay mechanics in very quick succession. Firstly, you can now run and dive out of windows without having to break them with your knife before jumping through. Second, we see two tanks barrel straight through the walls of this house. Unlike previous Battlefield games, vehicles now create dynamically shaped holes in building exteriors. We then see Robot Girl showing off the new backwards prone mechanic. You can now lay on your back and shoot while crawling backwards like Rainbow Six Siege. We then hear the 1942 theme play as Luke Skywalker jumps in the car. I hope that means that vehicle radios are going to make a comeback in this game. In the background we see a tank showing off the new towing mechanic. Vehicles are now able to tow flak guns and stationary field guns around the map and set them up in batteries anywhere they'd like. Right here I see something that I feel like a lot of people that broke down this trailer really missed. It appears to me that tree physics are actually making a comeback into the series. The last time we had that was Battlefield 4. When jets would fly over palm trees, they would bend from the shockwave. Right here, as this Spitfire flies past this tree, it seems like the wind and the shockwave from the actual plane affects the branches and makes them sway back and forth. As this Messerschmitt Bf-109 slams into the ground, it seems like the wacky ragdoll physics from Battlefield 1 are also making a comeback into this game. Right here, it seems like that the airplanes in this game will tear up the ground a lot more than previous Battlefield titles when they crash land into the ground. In the background, we see a bridge based on the bridge in Nijmegen, Holland, which is also from the classic Battlefield 1942 map, Market Garden. The camera then cuts to a first-person view of a soldier as he picks up an MG42 that's modified with a foregrip and a muzzle brake. We then get a quick look at the new fortification system in the game. All soldiers will be equipped with a toolbox that will allow them to build sandbags, barbed wire, machine gun nests, and foxholes in strategic points located around the map. Now I'm going to turn the volume on, because let me tell you something. If this is what the game is actually going to sound like, with my surround sound speakers, it's going to be incredible.
Launching grenade! I got your back! That's the rocket!
Fuck it! Hello, old friend.
See what I mean? It seems like the sound design is a lot closer to that of Bad Company 2 or Battlefield 3, which were the games that had the best sound design in my opinion. There are 3 more things that I'd like to touch upon in this video. First of all, in this scene right here, you can actually throw grenades back now, and even shoot them while they're in the air, causing planes to explode or anything that's nearby. Also, when you see that plane crash over in the left side of the screen, notice how the trees bend back from the shockwave of the explosion. This further validates my theory that the tree physics will make a return in the franchise. In this next clip, if you look to the right-hand side of the screen, you can see the new dragging animations in effect. All of the ragdolls for the soldiers in this game are server-side, which means everyone sees the same ragdoll at the same time. So now, you can actually run out into the street and drag a fallen soldier by their feet, arms, or head. That's incredible. I also don't think that you can shoot while doing this, because you can see the soldier with the Thompson put the gun on his back before running up to grab his fallen teammate. And in this final clip, we see a Bristol Blenheim bomber fly over, right before a V1 rocket comes flying in from off-screen. Now these rocket attacks can be called in by squad leaders who have accumulated enough points from telling their squad to capture and defend objectives. They can also call in ammo resupplies and vehicles such as the Churchill Crocodile flamethrower tank and the Storm Tiger. Now I'm more of a defensive player myself, so I would probably be calling in the ammo supplies to help out the rest of my team while we defend the flags. That's all the information that I have on Battlefield V at the moment, but make sure you stay tuned for more videos in the future coming soon. Let me know what you thought about the trailer in the comments below. Did you like this trailer, or did you think that it looked like a big fat joke of a World War II game like I did? Once again, my name's Tom, and thanks for stopping by The Biased Guy.